Good morning and welcome back to Diesel Dave's YouTube channel. I hope everybody's had a good week. First, I'd like to say thank you very much to my new subscribers, following my journey, and thumbs up, and those lovely comments that people have actually sent me. Very appreciated. Hope to get more as I progress through the journey. This is a few bits and pieces I've done this week to my layout. Not much, but there's a few changes, so I'll go through them. So like I say, this is what we've done in the previous videos. We've ripped out the engine shed and the bit of the track, shortened the platform, brought it over this side. So it's all in progress, all ready to rock and roll now. So the platform now is painted on both sides. That's what needs. So all that needs to do now is a bit of weathering and a few buildings on top. I put the old shed over the back there. This looks great because I put a few workmen in front. So somewhere like a tea room or somewhere to, so if they're working all day long, they've got somewhere like a washroom. So there's a few people there around. So I might leave that over there, put a fence and a bit of walkway or a bit of pavement. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do there. This still stays the same down here. I'm waiting still to come up with some ideas what I could do with some buildings in here to make this quite vibrant. Still got the ambulance located down the bottom there. In the corner, I've got a couple of acrylic paints I bought today. Very cheap, and these are great. These are the ones I usually use on my layout anyway. I mean, they're only £1 each, and they're so value for money. So worth getting your hands on them if you can see them. Like I say, coming up this way now, as we turn round, starting going right up to the top end. As you see from this view, we're looking quite impressive at the moment. There's no trees or bushes that got to be done on the hillside. So we're coming down here, all the way along here. The sheep have gone, very sociable. I'm glad about that. Down here, gives you some idea. This is starting to dry down here now, so we can do a little bit more to it. I put a few cars on the road now to give you some idea of what it looks like. Two-way cars, a few lights on there. So this still needs a bit of work on it, but it gives you a good idea how this is actually working out. Still waiting for this little stream or lake to dry off. This is taking quite a while, like I said, but the weather's not great, but it's starting to look very good at the moment. It gives you like a water stream, but with a few twigs and logs in there, that'll look quite impressive. So over the back here, I've done a little bit of work. I don't know if you noticed that I've changed the lorry. So there's another security guard out here. I'm checking his paperwork before he goes. And believe it or not, there's another security guard come out of his hat. So there's two of them there. So it means business. Alright, around here, this still stays the same. Oh look, the guy's on his phone. And his mate's having a cup of tea. Says it all, doesn't it, for British Rail. Anyway, let's move on from that as we come along here now. Not much else. This is what we've been working on this week. This is great. This little bike shed. This little bike shed here is from Wheels. So we built this up, and what we had to do was had to paint all the different bikes, but it does look quite impressive with the handlebars and that. Taken about a week to do, but it does look nice. I've weathered the roof, so this will go in actually into either the platform area or over in the industrial. I'm not too sure where I'm going to stick it. This was another little gadget I bought this week. This was like just a shaker. This is only like a salt sugar or thing like that. When you get these powders, they're great. You just put them in there and you can just spray, use this glue thing here that I bought from Cynic Sprays. So just put my 50-50 water and glue in this. And then put the actual stuff in, the green stuff into my shaker. And away I go. And I get a nice even finish. So that was quite impressive. Like I say, nothing going on over here. The Class 24 is still sitting in there. And that still stays the same. So like I say, I've done a little bit of work this week. Still a lot of progress to do. So things are starting to come together very slowly. But like you say, this is the railway. It never stops. It just keeps on going. And like I say, it's nice as you see me keep going on this journey that I'm going on that I enjoy. Especially when you get the family involved. And just to let you know, my wife did do the bike shed. She's got better hands than me, but steady on the old paintbrush. But like I say, we're enjoying it. especially with this lockdown going on, keeping everybody safe, and it gives people, the families, to get involved. Anyway, I'd like to say take care, and I'll see you again for my next video. So all the best. This is Diesel Dave saying goodbye.